He's heating up, folks. It may not look like it, but this kid is practically on fire. His numbers may not be all that high, but he's a real volume shooter. He's eyeing it. He's trying it. Whoa! Ah! Maybe next time, try giving it a little less oomph. Dear Cassie and Moby, what is energy? From Lily. Energy is what makes things happen. It powers all of the motion in the universe, from shooting basketballs to shooting stars. And it's constantly transferred between different objects. When I lift a basketball, I'm transferring energy from my body to the ball. The higher I lift it, the more energy I transfer. Okay, it may sound made up, but you can see it with your own eyes. Grab that other ball and lift it above your head. And drop it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. See how Moby's ball bounced higher? That's because lifting the ball higher increases its potential or stored energy. That's one of the 2 main categories of energy. The other is kinetic energy, the energy of motion. Energy comes in a whole bunch of forms, but they all fall into these 2 categories. And they're constantly transforming from one form to another. Once I let go of the ball, that stored potential energy becomes moving kinetic energy. And then it transforms back to potential energy as the ball rises. Well, energy is never really used up, even though we talk about it that way. It just switches between different forms. When I use energy to lift the basketball, I'm transferring energy that was stored in my body as chemical energy. It's a kind of potential energy that's stored in molecules, the stuff that makes up all matter, including our food. Plants capture this energy by harnessing sunlight. Energy that travels through light is called light energy, which is kinetic since it moves. When traveling objects, like this ball, carry kinetic energy, it's called mechanical energy. You may have noticed that when you drop a ball, it doesn't bounce back up to the same height. That's partly because some of the energy transforms into sound energy. The impact of the ball hitting the floor causes nearby air molecules to bounce around. We can sense this movement, this kinetic energy, as sound. Some of the energy is also converted to thermal energy, or heat. Bouncing a ball doesn't cause a very noticeable amount, but try rubbing your hands together. The motion makes the molecules in your skin vibrate faster. We sense this vibrating motion as heat. In other words, thermal energy is kinetic. As long as there's motion, there's kinetic energy, even if the object isn't going anywhere. Right, like the rotation of that fan. It's powered by electrical energy, or electricity. In nature, you can see electricity during a lightning storm, or feel it as tiny shocks, like when you pull off your sweater in the winter. Those come and go so quickly, we can't really use them to power our devices. To do that, we need a steady stream of electrical energy, which we've developed lots of ways to generate from those other kinds of energy. Dams do it by harnessing mechanical energy from water, and solar panels convert light energy to electricity. Batteries store chemical energy that can power electric circuits. Even the thermal energy deep within the planet can be used to generate electricity. These are just some of the many forms of energy out there. We didn't even get to nuclear or... Whoa, take it easy! You're buying me a new ball.